Yeah. Morning, Julia. How's it going? Good? Ready to work out? Yeah. All right, let's get a good warm-up started. We're going to raise your heart rate nice and high. So we'll start with just jog there and back. Nice good pace. Ready? All right, let's go. Good. A little bit faster. Bring the pace a little bit. Okay, good. Yep. All right, now we're going to do high knees. So nice and high all the way through. Let's go, knees. Fast. Let's go. Bring those knees a little bit higher. Good job, knees. There you go. Okay, butt kicks back. Touching the back of your bum. Good. Nice, fast. Okay, we're going to do shuffling, facing this wall all the way there. Nice and low the whole time. Nice squatting position. Ready? Let's go. Good. Keep it going. So we're going to do karaoke facing this way. So we're driving the knee over this as high as you can. Bring it all the way over. And behind. Let's see that heart rate.
Whoa! You worked.
Like everybody, find some space. Make sure you have enough room around everybody. Okay, we're going to start with some glute bridges. So we're going to make sure that our toes are up and we're driving with the hips. So we're pushing straight up through the hips. Good. And then we're going to do 10. And then we're going to move to 6 single legs. So one leg in the air, toes still pointed up if you can. Same thing, driving through the hips. Nice and high. Good. 3. 6. Awesome. Okay, we're going to just stay on the ground. So now we're going to go to floor slides. So we're making sure to keep our lower back on the ground. And we're having our wrists at 90s out beside our head. And we're just sliding up to the top, trying to keep our wrists on the ground the entire time. So this is really working on stretching out the back and the pecs. Yeah, feel it. Good. On our side, and we're going to do some windmills. So just watch me for a sec. So we're going to tuck the front leg underneath the leg on the bottom. Arms coming out right in front of us. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow our arm all the way around until it meets back up. And then we're going to do 4 this direction, and then 4 coming back this direction. And then we'll flip over to your other side. Nice and big stretch. That's good. Follow the arm with your eyes the whole time. So hang on a sec. So you're just going to straighten this leg out a little bit more and tuck this guy under. There you go. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to go to bird dog. So we're going to flip over under our hands and knees. And what we're going to do is using our right arm and left leg, we're going to reach out, maintaining that good core stability. Hold for 2 seconds, bring back in. We're going to do 5 with the right arm and left leg, and then 5 with the left arm and right leg. And we're holding it for about 2 seconds while we're outstretched, and then bringing it back in. Making sure that we're not rotating that hip out. Good. So this is good core activation. All right, Julia, now we're gonna get you standing on your feet. We're gonna move into the squat complex. So we're gonna reach up as high as we can, heels off the ground, trying to touch the sky. Then we're gonna bend down, trying to touch our toes, or as far as you can go. We're gonna grab those if we can, sink into a nice deep squat. You can hang out here for a few seconds to feel that stretch. Then our arms are coming up, and we're standing back up. We're gonna do 6 of these. Good, reach nice and high, sink low. Try it one more time. We want to keep our heels on the ground the whole time. Good, reaching high, sink down. Okay, I think think you might have a little bit of poor ankle mobility. So what we're gonna do is we have a corrective drill for that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come over to the wall here. So we're gonna use both feet, but let's just start with your left first. So foot is a little bit away from the wall. What we're gonna do is put our other knee on the ground, and we're gonna sink into a deep stretch, trying to touch our knee to the wall. And this is working on good ankle mobility, trying to stretch that. Try to flex that dorsally. Good, you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so hold that for 10 seconds, and then we'll switch legs. And that should help. Once we can. Next, we're gonna go into the lunge complex. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our hands to our knees. We're gonna pull it up as high as we can as a hammy stretch. And we're gonna drop into a deep lunge. Reach down, elbow on the inside, touching as close to the ground as you can, and then reaching up into a big world's greatest, following your eyes to your hand, and then drop into a hamstring stretch after that, and then back up. So that's one. So we're gonna do 4 on each side. So good stretch. Drop in. Good, elbow down. All right, so we just finished up lunge complex. We're gonna go back onto our hands and knees, and we're gonna work on T-spine rotation. So really trying to open up the thoracic region of your spine. So we're gonna sit back on our feet. One arm is gonna come right in between the middle of your 2 knees. The other arm's gonna go on the back of your head, and you're trying to reach up and follow and look at the sky, and then you're coming back down and going back up. We're gonna do 6 on each side.
Can I do this way instead?
Yeah, for sure. That's still a good T-spine rotation. Yeah? Yeah, so just making sure that you're sliding under all the way and still following that hand as you come up.
Okay, how many again?
We're gonna do 6. 6 on each arm. Good, and follow it up. Really making sure that we're not moving the lumbar region at all. If you can sit back a little bit, that's great too. There you go. There, nice. How's school going?
Going great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not
Just
too.
for my midterm.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Well, it was okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
But now you're a little bit
Yeah.
less stressful?
Yeah.
Good, that's good. Is that the last one? Good. Alright, we're gonna actually stay on our hands and knees. We're gonna move into cat-cows. So this is really just trying to open up the whole spine. So first we're gonna start and we're gonna arch the back and bring the head up. And then we're gonna go move into where we're arching the spine the other way and our head is down, and we're holding each for about 2 seconds. We're gonna do 8 of those. Good, and follow your head up. Nice. A lot of spine flexion and extension. Get that loosened up. Nice. Hold for a couple seconds. We're going to move into the push-up complex. Okay. So this one has 3 parts to it. So first we're going to start with the push-up plus, and this is just using your shoulder blades. So we're going to start in the push-up position, move down just with the scap, and then we're going to move into a full push-up, coming down all the way as far as you can, and push back up. And then we're going to move into downward dog. Nice stretch on the calves, and we're walking those feet out. Okay, for a couple, and then go back into the push-up plus with the scap. The scap base. Good. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Nice, good push-up. Arms we're at about 45 there, that was great. Walk the legs out, feel that. couple here. So we're gonna go back down on the ground. We're gonna do some groin rocks. So this is to get your groin nice and stretched out. So we want to be in the middle of our two knees, so you're not directly over the knee that you're out. You're gonna stick out the other foot, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna reach forward as far as you can, and then you're gonna come back and sink into a good groin rock. And when you sink back, your toe can come up, but you just wanna make sure that you're kind of in the middle between your two legs and not just over your one leg, okay, like such. So you're gonna do four on each side. Good, stretching in nice and forward as far as you can. And sinking back, toe can come up. Good, feel that? That's it. All right, let's get you on your feet. It's time to get you moving a little bit. So we're going to be standing now doing band flip parts. So this is really working our scapula and the back of our backs. So you're going to grip the band like such, and you're pulling it back to your chest, really squeezing those shoulder blades. Hold it for a couple seconds, and you're coming back out. You're doing 15 of those. 15. Nice. Felt that right in the back here? Yeah. Good. Perfect. That's where we want it. All right. Last drill before potentiation. We're going to do some mini band walks. So female basketball players are 6 times more likely to tear an ACL than male basketball players. So this drill is great for preventing any ACL injuries. So we're going to place the band just above our knees. Don't want it on the knees, but right above. And then what we're going to do is we're going to walk 10 steps forward, and we're just going out on pretty much a 45 in a nice squat position, and then bring it back in. So out and back in, out, back in. Maintaining that low squat position the whole time. And then we're going to go backwards. So it's the same thing, backwards on the 45, backwards on the 45. After you've done 10 there and 10 back, then we're going to do it to the side, leading with our knee and bringing it back in. So it's not like this, as that's not working your ACL, but keep the band tight the whole time.
Good. There, back.
Makes sense? Okay, last drill, it's our potentiation drill. We're going to get you nice and excited for the workout. So we're going to do fast feet, and then on my go, we're going to do 3 tuck jumps in a row. So we're just doing fast feet, fast feet, fast feet, as fast as you can, and then I say go, and it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it? All right, fast feet, let's go. Come on, fast, 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 let's go, let's go, let's go, go, go. 1, 2, 3, good. And go again. Yeah, fast feet, fast feet, speed. Fast, 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 come on, go. Up, up, up. Nice, a lot of jumping in basketball. Here we go. Last one. Ready? Come on, fast, 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 fast. Go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Good work, Julia. All right, let's have a good workout. All right, guys, before we head into the weight room, we're going to break it down. So, Julia, bring it in. Everyone else, bring it in. Come on, nice and tight. Arms up. All right, girls, playoffs are right around the corner. Put in all the work that you can. We want to make the most of our time in the weight room. It's going to transfer onto the court. Yep, that's
Get
right.
your head on the game on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get your head
At
on
it
the game.
again! Good morning, Julia. How are you today?
Buddy, how are you?
So good.
Come on, lady. I'm clogging up traffic here.
Then our arms are coming up, and we're standing back up. So we're going to do about 6 of those. Good. Oh, no. Doesn't seem like you have your whole section so bad. Last drill, we're going to get you really ready. Get that heart rate back up so it's our potential. Wow. Okay, let's. All right, before we head into the gym, everybody bring it in. Julia's going to break it down. So let's get our hands up this guy. Come on, bring it in.